out. If you wanted the public defender to represent you, there'd probably be an affidavit somewhere along the line you'd have to fill out. So please don't call their office and say the judge appointed a public defender. That won't happen until a little later. But today for this hearing, I'm going to do that. I've read the police reports in your cases. I have to decide whether there's probable cause to hold you. So I'll call you up. I'll tell you your name. I'll tell you if I find probable cause and what the bond amount is. We have two able public defenders here, competent, distinguished. One in here in the courtroom with me and one with you. And the guy in the courtroom with you actually has a sense of humor. So they'll be there with you, telling you to hopefully be able to answer your questions. So I'll tell you what your bond is, and if I know when you're going to see your judge, I'll tell you that too. Lukens Pierre.
Mr. Pierre is here present, Judge. Judge, I understand this is a violation of probation, but according to Mr. Pierre, if the state can confirm through Odyssey, he said his probation was terminated by Judge Lerner Wren approximately 4 weeks ago. We'd be asking if the state can look in Odyssey to reflect.
I'll ask him to look. Can we put him on recall for a minute while they do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll be right with you, sir. John Tyson Lockery.
I've been informed he bonded, Judge.
Okay. Javon Nashawn Henry.
North Broward.
Your Honor, that's North Broward. He's coming down.
All right, I'll wait.
As soon as he gets here, I want the deputy to be there because
Nope.
he's a door kind of guy. And
He's a what? Talker?
no,
Okay.
he's violent.
Oh, okay.
He just walked in. Hold on.
All right.
Your Honor, and we can go back to the other case whenever you want.
Mr. Henry, good afternoon. Sir, you're charged with a trespass. I find probable cause. Your bond is $25. You could bond out for $25, sir. If you want, though, I'll offer you 3 days in the Broward County Jail, $50 cost of prosecution, and I'd give you 6 months to pay the $50 if you're interested. All right, sir. Good luck to you. Mr. Pierre? The state has looked up something?
Your Honor, as you can see on his warrant, I believe what Mr. Pierre is referring to is the probation on the other case. This probation was consecutive to that case, the 2015 case.
Okay, so you had 2 outstanding cases which you are on probation for. She terminated one of them. This was to run consecutive. So after
Right.
this one started. So now this is still active. You'll see Judge Lerner run this Monday.
Yes.
Thank
All
you.
right. Sorry about that, sir. Kimberly Renee Williams.
I've been advised she's a medical loan judge.
Okay, same as last time. Thomas Joseph Nichols.
I've been advised he bonded, Judge.
Okay.
This is the case that was resolved.
Jihad Tyree Fisher.
I thought he was already in 3 days.
How are you, Mr. Fisher? You're charged in count 1 with resisting or obstructing police officer without violence. There's a probation violation also. I find probable cause. Your bond on the resisting is $100. There's a no bond on the probation violation. You're going to see your judge on June 13th at 8:30 a.m., sir. Okay? Good luck to you. Amir Yunus Zindani.
I've been informed he bonded.
Okay. Christopher Greg DeFalco.
Mr. DeFalco is here present. Similar situation, Judge. He's advised me that he was placed on administrative probation by Judge Porter. His probation should have been terminated in November 2016. Is Mr. Bunner to verify?
I see the docket, please.
All right, well, let me do this first, sir. They're saying you violated your probation from a 2011 case. I find probable cause based on the warrant. You have a court date with Judge Lynch on June 14th, 2017 at 9 a.m. However, there is a no bond hold. We'll have Mr. Linder check that out, and we'll let you know in 1 second if you could please have a seat, okay, whether it's been terminated or not. Nicholas Paul Henton.
Mr. Benson, come on up, please.
Mr. Henton, you're charged in count 1, possession of alprazolam, which is Xanax. I find probable cause. Your bond is $1,000, sir. You can bond out for that amount.
Judge, my understanding is, Mr. Benson, he wanted me to tell you, he's only had one prior withheld in 2014 for a possession case. He lives in Boca Raton with his girlfriend. He doesn't believe his girlfriend can post his bond. He was in the military most of his life from 2002 to 2009. He was honorably discharged in 2009 from the Army. He was hurt in combat. Right now he's on a certain GI Bill that allows him to go to school, but he has no financial resource to bond out. He's asked if you would consider pretrial release or an R1 if you have.
Your Honor, he has not yet been verified. It should be noted that he also has a previous DUI adjudication from 2011. But if the court is inclined, we can do pending verification.
I'll sign an order pending verification. All right, they still have to check that stuff out, but once they do, if everything comes back okay, we'll go ahead and do that. But you forgot to tell the PD about the DUI too. Okay? All right? All right, sir. I hope it works out for you. Okay. All right, so we're here for a second look. Thank you. On who?
Oh, that's what they're asking, or the deputies here.
He's there.
Mr. Brooks, come on up. He has private counsel, Mr. Mickey Roque.
Okay. I don't even have a Mr. Brooks on here. What, do I have any paperwork?
He's on my docket as not for magistrate, Your Honor.
But what does that mean? Because that says that a lot.
It's a violation of probation for DUI. It's a no bond hold in front of Judge Siegel.
Okay.
It's a felony.
The violation of community control should have been coded yes for magistrate. The correction was made this morning, but apparently he was remanded yesterday in the courtroom. But they never scheduled him to go back and see Judge Siegel today at 8:30. That's why he came to PM in reference to the VOC.
Okay. Well, he'll just have to be rescheduled in front of Judge Siegel.
Your Honor, we can go back to Mr. DeFalco whenever you want.
Do one thing at a time.
Yeah,
All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Brooks. I don't have your paperwork. I don't know anything other than what they told me, that you were supposed to be in front of Judge Siegel today at 8:30. I don't know if I can order you to be there tomorrow at 8:30.
We'll reset him just for magistrate purposes on the violation, and then
Well, do you have any paperwork on it? I don't want to make him come back tomorrow just to do the same thing.
no, I wouldn't have the paperwork. We just made a package showing the violation.
Do you have a package?
What we sent it over.
No package? It's been happening to me at the mailbox all the time. Somebody says they're sending me something, I get no package. Well, just bring them back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have the package. All right, sir, tomorrow we'll be able to set your hearing in front of Judge Siegel, okay? I'm sorry, I can't make the paperwork go faster or come to me. All right? Okay. On Mr. DeFalco,
Mr. DeFalco, come on up, please.
all I can tell you, Your Honor, in July 20, 2015, his probation was at a VOP. His probation was reinstated, modified, converted to administrative probation. Judge Lynch on as you have in front of you, he signed a warrant. Looks like it was May 19th. He's going to have to see Judge Lynch at this point, and
Judge, I don't understand because Judge Porter told me back when she reinstated my probation in 2013 or 14 that I would be on administrative probation, and as long as I paid all my fees and paid all my fines because I was living out of state at the time, that I wouldn't have to worry about anything come November 2016 as long as I didn't get in any kind of trouble. I didn't get into any kind of trouble between then and November 2016, so I don't understand where this warrant's coming from. And if it is, then the warrant is after the fact anyways. So,
okay, sir, let me tell you what I got in front of me. I got a warrant that says that on July 20th, 2015, your probation was reinstated and modified, and to convert the balance to administrative probation.
correct, until November 2016.
You're not going to let me finish?
thought you were done, sir.
No, I'm not. They say you violated in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 material respects. 1, you got a new charge of resisting or obstructing a police officer on January 29, 2017. They also said you had a trespass on a railroad right-of-way in South Carolina. They said you had a trespass failing to leave property upon order by owner in Palm Beach. You had another, you didn't send in the payments, that you're $41.04 in arrears, and that you didn't pay the $52 towards the cost of administrative probation. So all those things are why there's a warrant out for you, sir. And if it's all wrong, I'm sure Judge Lynch will take care of it for you. Good luck to you.
Judge, do we have a court date for him? Because my concern is that both the sheriff's office website and BSO pics show Mr. DeFalco as being out of custody.
I have a hearing for him on June 14th at 9 o'clock.
Okay, as long as he has a date.
And he's in custody on BSO pigs.
Right.
I would like to be a pretrial
I'm looking at it
release
right here.
Or have a bond.
Don't hold your breath, sir. That's not happening today.
Well, I'm just, those warrants were all issued. I don't owe the state any money is what I'm saying, and I understand I have to take this up with Judge Lynch, but I paid all my dues and I did everything up until November 2016.
Why don't you tell Judge Lynch that on the court date, okay?
Well, there's no way you can let me out on a pretrial release? or
If
on
I
some
could,
kind
I
of bond?
wouldn't,
Give
sir,
me
respectfully.
some kind of bond?
Sir, if I could, I would not do it because of the things I just read. I wouldn't do it, even if I could. And honestly, I can't. But I'm telling you, even if I could, I would not do it.
But you have a public defender telling you that I'm also not in custody here at PBSO.
How soon to remove him if he doesn't stop talking?
Mr. DeFalco, I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get lost in the system, that you had a court date. That was my main concern. Not that you were not, obviously you are in custody. I can see that.
June 14th, Brian.
Shatiria Brinson.
June 14th.
Where's she? Paul Ryan. Hi, miss.
Hi, how you doing?
We're here for a second look. There's a charge of prostitution or lewd act. Mr. Tom is your lawyer. He's my public defender in my courtroom. You've been in 14 days. State, do you have a plea offer?
Your Honor, I can advise you, on her felony charges, she's just awaiting a program, so I don't know. I wouldn't even have an objection if the court was inclined to ROR, so she, I don't know this case isn't filed yet. She's been ROR'd on her felony charges, which are obviously more serious.
Okay. Are you on probation already for felony or not?
No, miss.
It's just a regular case, okay?
Yes.
You want to resolve this case, miss? I'll ROR you, or if you want to finish with this part of it, I would adjudicate your time served, $50 cost of prosecution. I'd give you 6 months to pay it.
Okay.
You think you want to do that?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that all right with you, Mr. Reedy?
Yes, Judge, I'd hate to see this charge hold her up from getting to a program if a bed becomes available.
Well, I'll ROR her if she wants, if you want to talk to her.
You can get out of jail, or either way, you can get this case resolved.
I want to get out of jail.
Okay, but you're not getting out of jail, you're going to a program. We just don't want this charge to hold you up. The judge will release you on your own recognizance, which means you wouldn't have to post a bond. If a bed became available, you could go right in, or you can resolve it for time served.
Well, I'll resolve the time, sir.
All right? You understand all the rights you're giving up?
Yes, sir.
What do you plead, miss? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
I'll accept your plea. I'm Ms. Brinson, 174884, MM10. I'll adjudicate you guilty, time served, $50 cost of prosecution, 180 days to pay. Good luck in the program, miss.
Thank you.
Franklin Blumberg.
Conti, Your Honor.
Hi, Mr. Blumberg. You're here for a possession of cannabis. Looks like you've been in 10 days. State, would you have a
State-
plea offer?
State's offer withhold court costs judicial notice time served.
Well, I don't do that. I'll
Okay.
offer him a withholding court cost, so.
Okay.
Sir, if you want to enter a plea, I'll withhold adjudication, which is a good thing on a cannabis charge, because if they were seeking to adjudicate you, you would lose your driver's license for a year, but they're offering you a withhold, so that's not even an issue. I'll offer you a withhold adjudication, $293. You do not have to take that plea. You can still bond out. You can hire a lawyer, whatever you want to do.
I'll plead no contest.
You understand all the rights you're giving up?
Yes, sir.
What do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest. contest.
I'll accept your plea on Mr. Blumberg, 175019 MM10. Count 1, I'll withhold adjudication, $293, 180 days to pay. Good luck to you, sir.
You too, thank you.
Benjamin Masters.
Mr. Masters, your present judge in Maine.
Hey, Mr. Masters, you're charged at count 1 with a petty theft. I find probable cause. You're here for a second look, I guess. I guess they already found probable cause.
Correct. He's been in about 5 days now, Judge.
Okay. State, do you have a plea offer?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on Mr. Masters' criminal history, the state's offer would be 15, adjudication 15 days. Your Honor, Mr. Masters has actually he was scheduled for arraignment today in Palm Beach County on an open theft. He's got another theft out of Broward, 2015. Out of the state of North Carolina, attempted identity theft in 08. Out of South Carolina, receiving stolen goods, 07. Aggravated assault, 05. 1 count of credit card theft and 3 counts
Okay.
of credit.
Fair enough. Mr. Reedy, you want to be heard?
I think Mr. Romero might have some more information
sir.
about Mr. Masters.
Judge, as you can tell, he's still in custody. I believe his bond's $25. Financially, he's indigent, can't post bond. He's asking Your Honor if you would consider an ROR on his behalf.
No, I wouldn't. But if he wants 15 days, I think the state's plea offer is pretty fair.
I can make bond.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Certainly discredits what he just said. Okay, Shakira Ricketts. Did we do that?
No.
No. Miss Ricketts.
North Broward.
The medical reset, Your Honor.
Okay. I guess I have Ronald Smith.
That's what, brother.
How you doing, Mr. Smith?
All right, sir.
All right, we're here on a motion for release on your own recognizance. It's been 33 days. State of the
Actually, Your Honor, it's only been 32 days. Under the rules of computation, the day of arrest is not to be counted.
I show the violation of the injunction as being no probable cause having been found, and the intimidation of writing a threatening letter as being dismissed. I also show a no bond violation of probation hold on Mr. Smith.
Your Honor, it wasn't.
Well, hold on, Mr. Smith. Hold on.
Give me a second, because now everybody's talking. I'm only here to see if he's going to be ROR'd. All the rest of that stuff's not pertinent to me.
I understand, Your Honor, and
They have 30 days, right, Mr. Reedy? You not counting the day?
The motion is filed the 30th day after their arrest, and then the hearing is 3 days after that. That's the
Right.
general agreement that we have with the state.
So it's 30, and then they have 3 to get it done.
Yes, but I think it's important to advise the state, in case they're not aware of it, that I think these matters may have already been disposed of.
I understand what it says in BSO PICS. I can assure you, it is still, a filing decision is still being determined.
Okay.
My
Well,
understanding.
let me ask you this question then.
Yes, Judge.
Would tomorrow be the 33rd day?
Yes.
All right, let's reset them for tomorrow.
Mr. Smith, we're going to bring you back tomorrow to see if they
Bring them
file
back
charges.
in the morning. I don't know this afternoon stuff, why we
All right,
need
we can do it in the morning. That's whatever you say, Judge.
Let's bring you back tomorrow morning, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll figure it out by then, okay?
All right.
You have many very competent lawyers dealing with this. They have matters of things they don't agree on, but they'll figure it out. Is that it? My gosh.
We're done here at Maine, Judge.
Thank you. Get a sense of humor, would you?
Perhaps.